Hi guys, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Zendaya from The Greatest Showman. So let's get started. To draw Zendaya as a trapeze artist, we're going to first start by drawing her face. So I'm going to come right here and basically just draw the bottom of a U. Come to the other side about this much and connect it. There, so we got our bottom of a U, and let's come back in this area and we're just going to draw her eyes towards the edge. So I'm going to come in here and pop out a big circle for her eyes. And the same thing on this side. And so let's make them draw so cute eyes. I'm going to come in here with two small circles for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And the lines at the bottom. And same thing over here. So thank you for all the requests for the Greatest Showman characters. Hopefully I picked the right one to draw for you guys first. If you guys want to see more, just let me know in the comments below. There, so now let's come back up here and we're just going to add some beautiful long lashes. Just pop out a curve. Just going to add two, make it nice and simple. And over here too. So two and a shorter one. Now that we have her eyes in, let's come back right here in the center and give her a sweet smile right in the center and cap it off. So now we have her eyes in. We can come back in this area right here where her eyes are and we're going to draw her ears. So come up a little bit more. And right here I'm just going to pop out her ear, just a circle, a curve. Same thing on this side. And just come in here for some details. Now that we have her ears in, so we know she has this gorgeous wig that we're going to be drawing. So I'm going to come up to, well, let's draw her brow first. Sorry about that. Let's come up to this one right here, and we're just going to come about right here and draw her brow. Just give it a little bit arch right on top of her eye. And thicken it up. And then right here, we're going to, there's going to be another one, but let's draw her hair first. So I'm going to come up where her eye is and just go straight up about right here. I'm going to give myself a point. And from there, I'm just going to start to draw her hair. So I'm going to bring this curve down first and connect it back to right here. And on this side, I'm going to sweep a beautiful curve all the way down close to her eye right here. So let's start about right here. And I'm just going to sweep a curve down towards her eye and flare it out. And then come in here and just finish off this curve for her forehead. And then now we can start to build her hair. So come in here, we're just going to finish this part off. And let's start with this big curve first. So it all parts in this area. So about right here, I'm going to draw another curve all the way out. And right here is where I'm going to start to round it off. So I'm going to come in this area and connect it. So just little curves right here. And connect it. So then it's going to be a bigger mound up here. So let's finish this side first. So once again, it parts right there. So this side's going to go up and about right there. Let's see. It's going to come down and go up right there. And then so once again, it's just going to curve a little bit to bring it back in. It looks pretty weird, right? It's all going to come together. Okay, then from this area, we can just go ahead and draw a curve to finish it off. right back to her ear. Now to fill it all in. So in this area right here, we have a bunch of those ringlets. So I'm just gonna come in here. It's basically just some swirls, some curls, curves. So here and there, just add a little curve. Nothing exact. And let's see, maybe one more right here, just tuck it in. From there, let's finish off this part right here. So I'm going to come in this area and just start to draw curves, just to fill it all in. So one more, that's about right here, and then the last one, just finish it off. And I'm going to come in there later with some details for it with a thinner Sharpie, and then it's all going to make sense, hopefully. And then let's finish the her other brow, so it doesn't look too weird. So about right here. And once again, just thicken it up. And so that is pretty much it for her hair. Oh, I forgot. So on the sides right here, you can add some movement, some ring, little hair that comes out. And let's see here, one more on this side. There. Okay, now to draw her body. So let's give her a little neck right here in the center. And I'm going to cap it off right here and start to draw her trapeze outfit. So I'm come down and down. And right here, I'm just going to cut it off once again because there's this collar area. And so then from there, I'm going to start to imagine her armpits about right here. I'm just going to give myself a point and bring down an angle line. Now let's connect this part right here because it is sleeveless. And let's bring this down a little bit more. Okay, so then before we finish her, draw her arms, let's come back in here and I'm going to draw a very long V. So let's come say about right here. I'm just gonna give myself a point so it's a little bit easier. And just come down to that one point. And in this area right here, I'm gonna draw a bow. So the center of the bow, the loops, and the tail. There. Now let's come down a little bit more and say, let's see, about right there. We're going to cut it off and finish off her outfit right here. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this with a slight curve in the center. Okay, now we can finish off this part right here. So the little ruffles come out and we're just going to curve it in. So same thing over here, out and curve it in. So there's 2 layers or a few layers. We're just going to add 2 layers to this. And then there's a bunch of details in here. Those gold color, like they're kind of like roses pattern. So you can do that when you're coloring. I don't want to muddle it with the Sharpie. And so now let's draw her arms. So I'm going to come up here, curve, and about right there, I'm going to cut it off. So she has this little ruffle right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue it. So just flaring it out, a very simple hand. Oops. Okay, so then from there, let's draw her fingers. So come out right here with her thumb. And her fingers comes out. and connect. So her hands are going to be ending about this area where the ruffles are. And then in this area right here, we're just going to add a little curve to finish it off for her gloves. So now let's try to do that for the same thing for the other side. So once again, armpit area. So about right here is where I'm going to start my ruffle. And once again, I'm going to go all the way down, flare it out. So once again, aiming for this area right here, the same length on the other side. So about right there. Okay, about right there. So once again, just bring a thumb and fingers. And come in here, right here, and draw a little curve for her gloves. And then now let's draw her legs. So from this center part right here, I'm basically just going to draw a slight curve. And right here, where her hips are. And I'm just tapering as I go down. It's going to get thinner. And so then about right, let's see, about right there, I'm just going to cut it off and start to draw her boots. Flare it out a little bit and then bring it back in. And little detail right here, I'm just going to make it very simple. And the laces. So for the other legs, just her hips are right here. So her legs are going to come about right here and just tuck it in. And then you're going to see a little part right here in the back. And then right here, we're just going to cut it off for her boots. And bring it down, continuing. So this boot in the back is going to be higher up. Like that. And then some details right here. You just draw a curve for the laces on the side. So from there, we're pretty much done except for some of the details. So I'm going to come in with a thinner Sharpie for the hair so I don't muddle it up too much. And I'm just going to come in here and just draw details for the hair. So there, that's pretty much it for Zendaya as a trapeze artist in The Greatest Showman. Thanks so much for watching, and if you loved it, please give me a thumbs up and share it. And remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.